A news poll published in the Australian newspaper reveals that male voters have turned their back on the Prime Minister, and female support for the PM has now dropped to its lowest in 18 years. I'm wondering, why do you believe voters have lost so much faith in the Prime Minister?
I believe that we've had to take some very tough decisions since the election, and we have, and they're not always popular. But we are seeking to do the best for Australia. We're acting in Australia's national interest in trying to repair the budget and having to find savings that even Labor themselves had offered up as being necessary to repair the budget, and Labor are now opposing those savings in the Senate. So it's been a difficult time for us, but we are determined to repair the budget, get Australia back on track, grow our economy, make Australia one of the most attractive places to do business and to invest. So I'm hoping over time that we'll be able to make that known to the Australian people, that everything that we do is in their interest, in the national interest, to make this a better country in which we can live and work.
Last week I asked the Prime Minister what his greatest achievement was as the Minister for Women. He said abolishing the carbon tax, which did surprise a few people. What do you think is his greatest achievement for women?
I think the Prime Minister mentioned a number of things. He not only mentioned the carbon tax, I think he went on to list a number of different issues. I think one of the most important things we can do is repair the budget and put Australia on a strong economic footing so that Australian women can realise their potential, can have the opportunity to have a job if they wish. And I think that that's really important for all Australians, to provide the opportunity for people to fulfil their potential, fulfil their ambitions, whether it's a part-time job, whether it's a stay-at-home mum, whether it's working full-time. We need to provide opportunities, and that's what this government's all about. I obviously have a number of areas in foreign policy that I'd like to point to as being positive for women: the appointment of an ambassador for women and girls, the work that we're doing in gender equality in the Pacific. But in terms of Australia, it's focusing on jobs and opportunity.
Do you think, just finally, do you think somebody else will be better placed to be the Minister for Women other than the Prime Minister, given his lowest polling is with women?
The Prime Minister has chosen to take that portfolio, and I think it's important to have it in the office of the Prime Minister. It reflects the significance that we attach to women's issues, and of course women's issues are issues for the community generally. So the fact that it's held in the highest office in the land, I think it's a positive.
OK, Foreign Minister, we will have to leave it there. Thanks very much for your time this morning.
Thank you, Lisa.